Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's episode, The Story Behind My Story, a series by Netik Sachin's book, Unsent Letters. I'm your host for the day, Tavis Singhal, and I'm very thrilled to have our guest for the day, Netik Sachin. And he recently wrote a very good book. So that's why we are here today. And Netik, before we dive deeper, can you tell us about your book?
So, first of all, thank you for having me here, and I'm really excited to share my journey with all of you who have been waiting for such a long time now. So, my book is a fiction, and there's nothing real except the emotions in that book because there's nothing that can be all fake, right? We have to put a lot of emotions into something. Even when we write a paragraph, we have to put a lot of emotions in that, right? So it wasn't easy. Yet I
Sounds really compelling. So it's great when friction reflects real life emotions. So now let's start from the very beginning. How did the idea of writing a book come to your mind? Was it just random or a lifelong dream?
honestly, it came out of nowhere, and I wasn't like it was a random thought that why shouldn't I try writing a book, and that's how when I started writing a book, and first when I started writing, I had massive nervousness because I was dicey that is this right time to start writing a book. I was contemplating that is this like am I too young to share my experiences yet, or is that fine? Yet I managed things out, and yeah, I was balancing my school and this book at the same moment of time, and yeah, things went right.
That's a thing to be proud of because that's a feeling many creative people have. So moving on, when did you write your first job and how was your experience? Was it hard, easy, and how was it?
So I settled my first draft around February, then completed completed it by the end of June, and in that time I found many errors and I worked on them. Then finally on 24th of July my book got released, and that was a proud moment for me.
That's really inspiring and interesting together. So I heard from somewhere that instead of taking the regular publisher path, getting your book published by someone, you choose to just get it printed instead of like actually getting it published. Why
Yeah.
was that?
Yeah, so basically let's begin with the very first thing. I wanted my book to be whole mine instead of giving it to a XYZ person because I wanted all the control to be in my hands. Every detail, every choice, every small detail, I wanted it to be all mine, and I wanted it to be completely handed over to me myself. So that's why I published my book through a I didn't publish it, I just released it through a publishing printing publisher. So he just printed my book, and that was it. I never wanted him to advertise my book, and I myself did everything.
Would you like to shout out your publisher if someone wants to like write the book?
First of all, if you want to write a book, so I would like you to have faith in yourself, and things would go really very easy if you have faith in yourself.
That's really inspiring. Managing everything on your own is not easy. So, thank you for sharing your journey with us today. And it's been really inspiring sitting with you, listening to you. And I'm pretty sure that listeners feel the same. So, yeah.
Thank you for having me here, and I hope this was fun and meaningful at the same point of time. And I I am really very excited about what's coming next. Yeah. So take this as a alert. Yeah.
Guys, shout out to Passionate Writer NS and thank you for listening to our story today.